already happened. It's already been done. It's already been submitted. Like, everything is taken care of. But be mindful of who you share this good news with. Because there's a liar in the midst. There's a liar in the midst, okay? We are still in the energy of this 8-8 portal. Whether you believe in that sort of thing or not, we're still in it. You've been heard. Your cries have been heard. Your tears have been heard. Your worries have been heard. And God has already taken care of it. And that application that you recently submitted has gotten approved. It's gotten approved, but other people may still be seeing you as this underdog because they're supposed to. They're supposed to see you as the underdog. They're supposed to underestimate you. And God is saying that is okay. He is not allowing you to be seen by the people who don't respect him and who do not respect you. It's like, even if you were going about sharing your personal information with people who you thought you could trust, it's like it doesn't even register. It doesn't even register for them because they are viewing you as something that you aren't. Like, they're viewing you so low is kind of what I'm getting here. Like, because you recently exited this period where you almost died, and your faith in God is so much stronger than what it was before. And it's like, this is a application that I submitted, and like, I already received my approval letter, but I tried to print it, and then like, the printer has ink, but it won't come out. Like, the full thing didn't print. But I'm getting this is like, because they don't need to see it. And I'm not at my home right now. So it's like, your information doesn't need to be there. Your emotions don't need to be there. You're feeling like you've outgrown these people, like you've outgrown these things, because you have. And no one accepts that more than you. So really what I'm getting here is like, they're hoping that you still view yourself as the underdog. Because it's like, they're not taking you reconnecting with them, going to them, opening up to them as, I see you as a friend, I see you as family, I see you as a lover, I see you as an equal. They see it as, oh, you struggling like me. Your presence is validating them, or it was validating them until you pulled it all back. There was also a liar, a big fat liar in the midst. Like that film starring Amanda Bynes, Big Fat Liar. Some message. So this energy of the liar, I've been getting it for a little bit now. I've been getting this energy for a little bit now, and I'm just like, I didn't feel it to, oh, let me just go make a video. Like, let's allow this to play out. You know what I'm saying? Let this one play out. And it has played out to the point where I literally saw myself in the dream last night being like, someone's a liar. Like, I was pulling cards and somebody was a liar. So it'll be interesting to see if the same cards come out. It was like the moon, Knight of Cups or Page of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, and and the Death card. Moon card, Seven of Swords, nasty work. Very nasty work. So God is like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you what it is that you need to do. I'm going to tell you what it is that you need to say. This is what I'm getting. I feel like you've been called and the bells have been ringing for a while now. And now you're like, I'm equipped. I'm well rested and I'm going to rest some more. There are different ways to skin a cat. You recognize that you have your own and unique strategy when it comes to maneuvering on every realm, on every plane. And a lot of it stands in being quiet, resting more. Only thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman. What does she say in that song? Put that on your life this time. And I hope your ass ain't lying. And I hope your ass ain't lying. When you get angry, there's this disappointment that rings throughout the spine of anyone who's in the vicinity. And it is icy and it is fiery. This video is for Scorpio, by the way. It is icy and it is fiery. I'm getting that like icy, stormy from the Winx Club. Remember the evil chicks, icy, stormy? So now you're the villain because you've pulled away? No, you've been the villain. because you never decided to lay in bed with them, and it's taking you longer to reach this pinnacle of success. Like, you have achieved something really great here, and you're intentionally not telling anyone. You protected yourself by pulling away, Scorpio, but there's a liar here. There is a liar, and they can't hurt you and they can't touch you anymore, but it has gotten God fired up. Like, fired up. But this is also your fire. This is your heart. When you get angry, there is a disappointment that is icy and it is fiery, and everyone can feel it. And when you pull your energy away, because when you pull your energy away, it's not temporary. It's a you legitimately will not see me again. And I'm getting like disappointed mom. Like, that's what I'm getting. Disappointed mom who's very aware of the fact that she's not actually the mom. And it's like, oh, I don't have to take that from you. And it's in your tone. Before you pull back, people know when you're going to leave because it is in your tone of voice. They may not say it, but they're saying it. And it came to you in the night like lightning. Like, okay, yeah, now it's time. Pulling away. No more. And God is like, because there's a liar. And I need to handle them. And I don't want you to get blown up and me blowing they shit up. So. You know what I mean? Put that on your life this time. And I hope your ass ain't lying. But it's like, you don't know who the liar is, but you know who the liar is. Like, it's an energy thing. And the reason why this is important is because it has to do with the bloodline. Like, you were put here to save your bloodline. But it's like, to save the bloodline, you had to cut the bloodline off. You had to cut them off. There's so much power in you fulfilling your mission. You are not the kind of woman that can be held. You are not the kind of person that can be held. You cannot be kept. You're not a kept woman. You be here for a season, and once the reason has been fulfilled, you are gone. And they never liked that about you. That has scared your family about you. How do you leave so easily when we need to stand with one another in these chains? They are mad at the hand that they dealt. They engineered this. The abuse, the isolation, you being the black sheep. They engineered this hand and do not like the cards that they have been dealt. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you are fulfilling what it is that you need to. So you know the liar in spirit. But there's something dastardly about this. Like I don't know. That's what I'm seeing here. It's something that's like, something was personal this time. They may not be saying that, but something was personal to take you out the game. Something was personal so they could steal from you. Something was personal so you would not meet your person. Love, money, career. Something was personal. Someone smiled in your face, acted as if they loved you, and you so gangster, you don't even know because you still fulfilled the mission. So you acquired this massive success. God is telling you that the investment will pay off. And it's like, now that you're in a healed space where you're protected and there's no more noise, you can see the truth now. So with this big fat liar, you can see the truth now. I'm trying to tell you something. So, put that on your life this time. And I hope your ass ain't lying. And what's going to make this hit different is that someone was already on their last strike with you. Someone already had one more time. The first time you understood. The second time it was due to the trauma. But this last time, and they know, it's something about the look of this person. Y'all haven't seen each other in a while, but it's the look that you would give. Like, there is something in me, and if I let it rain, you know the angel's going to be on your back. You know God is already on your ass. My love is not based on chance. You got one more time. That's why this person is terrified. So it's like when you go quiet, that's a problem. They don't know what to do. They don't know what's going on with you. Even now, they feel it. As I'm saying it right now, they feeling it. Do you know how much karma you have brought to be in real time? And then you just share it all with the Most High. You don't go to social media. You don't go to your phone. You don't even go to your journal sometimes. And you love journaling. You take it right to God. Y'all like this. He wants you to know, I trust you with this now. I trust you with this power. I trust you with this truth now. Because you show me you know how to take care of yourself. Again, this truth. Let's go. Holy Spirit, thank you for the healing messages and the clarity during this time. We have the Two of Wands. It kind of came out sideways. All right, let's take our time with this. So someone thought it would be fun. Someone thought it was a worthy investment. Someone thought that it would bring them fruit and monetary gain, money, in order to play with your life. In order to play with your life. But you see how it's like in the clamshell? Remember how they say Aphrodite came out of the clam and she sprang from the sea? So this has to do with your sexuality. This is somebody who is obsessed with your sexuality. And they felt like it was okay to push you out of stability. Or they felt like this person knew that they did not have control over your safety, nor did they have control over your stability. But they thought it would be a worthy investment to at least make you feel like they did. She can go stay with that nigga. She can go be with that nigga. And this is someone who put you out of a home, put you out of safety, or they try to put you out of safety. They pushed you out of stability. This is someone who thinks with their vagina. They don't think with their mind. They don't even think with their heart. This is someone who was told, hey, if you give them nowhere to live, if you uproot them from everything it is that they've known, this parent, your mother who put you out, right? If you do this, it'll pay off. If you do this, it will pay off. Right? So they thought that this would be a success story for them. Okay. And with like the punwa being over the world here, that can be interpreted many different ways by many different people. But we on Adina's channel right now. And it's giving me like they thought they would be promised some dick that would give them the world. Like they wanted attention from a man who was giving you attention. But that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, it was good attention. This is somebody who saw you as a sex symbol. Your parent who saw you as a sex symbol. Which is very disturbing. Like they could have, I'm getting literally, there was a man who owed them some money. Or who they wanted money from, who was like, yeah, you're not going to get it until they're gone. Because they wanted sex from you. And if I can't rape them, if you won't let me have them, then yeah. This karmic couple, your mother and her boyfriend, then she got to go. So she chose a man over you. And all that shit blew up in their face. Like literally blew up in their face so bad. But this is what she tried to paint you out to be, the harlot. The promiscuous one. She felt like your mother is not obtuse to your abilities. She's not obtuse to your abilities. She's not obtuse to how you can use your sexual energy to manifest the world. It's just that she's so basic and so lower minded and so low vibrational that she felt like, oh, well, she really can't be making that much money from her channel. It got to be a nigga giving her some money. And that wasn't the case. And she will be punished forever for this because she refuses to atone. She had the opportunity to create a friendship with you because that is why you were placed here. And that is hard for her to understand. And that's hard for her to accept. Well, she understands this. It's hard for her to accept that, yeah, your daughter was not put here to be a slave. Your daughter was not put here to be underneath your thumb. A lot of children, majority of children are sent here to teach us the lesson. They are here to teach us something. And this is something that your husband is not going for. So how God decided to up it on these niggas is by giving you the best nigga of all. Period. And he's not a nigga, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, that's what God decided to do. Like, you got to understand, ever since you were a child, there was an obsession with your sexuality and controlling you. Because the karmic tarot readers who they went to about you when you was born would always tell them that, nah, they're going to be like the second coming of Marilyn Monroe. They didn't know what they was talking about because they're lower vibrational. But they think the only kind of spiritual currency that a woman can adorn herself with has to come from sexuality and this mundane way of thinking that you give them an orgasm, the nigga give you the cash. But you are a goddess. You birthed all of this. The orgasm or the oceans that you birthed, that you created. It was always something special about you. Maybe that's why her boyfriend wanted you. No, he was just a fucking predator. But it's easier to say at family reunions that you was the problem. It's easier to say in the courthouse that you was the problem. That wasn't the case. So you got to understand, ever since you was put out, God was like, all right. Because you was put out when you was an adult. So God is like, okay, this is how I'm going to do it. We got to up it on these niggas. You had no familial support. No familial support, no family support in the 3D. God been spoke marriage over your life because you was always intuitive. You was always emotionally self-aware. You was always self-aware. You understand what I'm saying? You've been ready for marriage. God intended when you was put out and you made it to your new life, I spoke marriage over you. You got to understand your mother is obsessed with you. She's obsessed with you. The Queen of Wands is obsessed with you. Do you really think that she was going to put you out and not have people, you know what I'm saying, keeping tabs on you? So the woman that you moved in with, the man that you moved in with, the friends and the people who was around you, they were all spies. All sitting by her to monitor you. This is what they do. Your family is a cult. This is what they do. So God intended for you during this time, the young man that you met, he intended for you to be married. He had already sent you your husband eons ago. So the reason why you feel like you've been getting contradicting messages on who your husband is you keep trying to move forward. I'm just going to start over. But you know your person. This is the person that you met. So this is what we're getting into. All the people conspiring, God told me, you need to be aware of all them so-called friends talking shit about your man, because these will be the first people to throw their ass at him if they get the opportunity. So you got to understand, you already had it all. The brains, beauty, the career. You don't have to work. I already sent you the man. Because that bitch always tried to tell you that you was never going to be loved. That you could never be hugged, be cherished without being afraid, without being scared. The world ain't going to do nothing but tear you apart. But the same people that the enemy orchestrated using your mother to tear you apart is the same people that gave you scholarships, the same people that help you get certifications, the same people that fed you. And in the midst of it, God sent your person to pull you out of that. You allowed them to get inside of your mind. But what if I told you he already knew that was going to happen because you were a fucking baby? What are we talking about right now? I've been sent to awaken you on this day. Let's get it together. Holy Spirit. Told y'all the fucking moon card was going to come. Yo, I seen it in a dream. Okay, we have Goddess of Wands and we have the moon card here. Girl, they say get another one. They say get another one. Okay, wait. Girl, we got the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands here. All this is about fucking sex, bro. I be trying to tell y'all something. All right, one more. Be trying to tell y'all kids something. Seven of Wands. What did I say came out in the dream? Didn't I say the Seven of Wands came out? Stop playing with me. Two of Wands, Goddess of Wands, the Moon, Five of Swords, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands. You gotta understand, there was a group of bitches who called themselves taking you in, teaching you, loving you. And these are the same bitches that wouldn't dare speak negativity on your name. Because these are the same ones that are used as references on your resume. Yeah, bitch, you gonna give me a job. You gonna give me this money for the rest of my life. I'm gonna show you. You so cold, Scorpio, that God has made you turn thought to God. It's the same thoughts that were sent to tear you apart. God made them hoes goddesses. Not in my child presence, because you was green. You didn't know any better. Your mother was fucking wrong for pushing you out in a pool full of snakes, but you came out untouched. This bitch really upped it for you. For real. So what I'm seeing here, let me really get into this. Let me just zone in. Let me just lock in and really get into this. So it was a target put on your back ever since you made it out of that house. Ever since you made it out of the house. This group of 3 to 4 women around you, they call themselves your soul tribe, that you thought was your soul tribe, that was never your soul tribe. Alright, they was all led by your mother, you know what I'm saying, to turn against you. But specifically, like, it's your sexuality. That's what's really coming through here. It's like they saw your sexuality as a gold mine. Because, excuse me, that's how they, confirmation. That's how they all were taught how to make money through using their vagina. And it was their goal to pimp you out. The older woman who called herself your friend, this is what she did. Yeah, this is what it is that I do. I'm a massage therapist, and me and my girls give men and women happy endings. I mean, I wasn't always the one to do it, but I rolled with the young girls who was able to do it. So that's just how we got down. This is coercion. This is them trying to normalize whole behavior in your head in hopes that you would do it. The best friend that you had that was living from afar, she was doing the same thing because she wanted to hoe to make more money. And the only reason why she didn't come link up with you is because you were still in the space. She never came to visit you when she was living abroad, living far away. She never came to visit you because you were still in the space of, you know what I'm saying, maintaining your virginity, holding on to your virginity, because you already met your person. And he knew that you was his wife, but it's like God told him she has to know, she has to understand, she has to be willing to move forward. You had to trust your own guidance. You had to trust, you know what I'm saying, your own, you know what I'm saying, intuition. You feel me? You had to trust the downloads that God was giving you. You had to trust the downloads it is that you was receiving. You understand what I'm saying right now? I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to put that right there. Because with this moon card, 5 of swords, ace of wands, it's like he got, this ace of wands is like the understanding, the awareness, the clarity. It's just that you was being targeted, and God showed you how your relationship was being targeted. The Latino man, Mexican man, Hispanic, whoever the fuck, they was giving you messages. You got to understand the community that you moved to after you was put out. It was a very close-knit community, meaning everybody knew everybody. No matter what, the older woman that took you in, no matter the downloads that you would get about your own life, you would listen to everything it is that she said. So when God would lead you on your path, try to navigate you, you would tell her about every single opportunity. This is why you don't play right. When you put in applications, you don't give a fuck if you don't even really want the job, the position, the school for real. You don't tell nobody nothing. Every job you ever told her about, she called her connect and was putting in sour things about you to the employers, which is why you was being targeted. You was being bullied, and people was looking down upon you at the workspace. All except for this man. All except for this man. When people saw y'all together, it's like your energies clicked. He became alive again. He became awakened again. This is somebody who's very attractive. With Ace of Wands, someone who is very sexy. Someone who is a hard worker. He never paid those bitches the time of day. He didn't even exert himself until you came around. It's like as soon as you met this person, you became awakened again. And you was like, there's a life to live. There's a life to live. Who gives a fuck if I was homeless? No one is here to break me. But it's kind of like, they like, all right. Since he's so receptive to her, we have to push her out of the, you know what I'm saying, community. So this is somebody who has been looking for you. Because, girl, you fucking left the city. You was like, these bitches weird. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. But God wanted y'all to leave together. This is the truth. This is the truth. That's why God was giving you the dreams. That's why he was giving you the clarity. You saw your coworkers trying to, in your dreams, trying to tear apart your baby shower. They was trying to tear apart your baby shower. Tear apart your fucking wedding. And you would wake up and be like, why the fuck? And I know because, bro, I was having these same dreams too, bro. And I was getting up like, what the fuck? What is going on here? God, look. Your love story has already been written. I'm trying to tell you something right now. We got the 6 of Pentacles underneath this 2 of Wands. Wait. That's not what we want to do. You understand? Yes, the Sun. This is how you win. This is how you win. This is how you maneuver. And your spirit baby is ready to be here. That's why she's like, hey, mommy, let me wake up. Get out of it. Wake up. Stop being insecure. Don't think, oh my gosh, things never went right with this person. It was them bitches. Mommy, this is my daddy. You need to be aware. Because this is your time. This is your time to shine. You understand what it is that I'm saying? This is your time. As soon as I began to say the specifics, you know who this person is. And I know you could be emotional right now. You angry, you crying, whatever the case may be. But justice is here. It's time to get the fuck up off that couch and get back in your bag.